Alright guys and gals, Mirror Mask here. How is everyone doing today? I personally am doing great today. What I'm going to do today is ride out to Kolomoki, what I was going to do the other day. But as you guys saw, the road was all blocked and everything, so I wasn't able to do it the other day. But today, I'm going to ride out there. And I'm going to do it atop of the mighty Hyosung GD250R. So we're going to ease on out there. Now, I went to Michael's and got my fur and everything so I can make my dead cat. And I'm just trying it out today. I don't know. It might not sound great. It might have sounded better the other way I had it. I'm also going to ride a little ways with my low cut set at 80. I'm going to get out on the open road up here and kind of get up to speed. 55, 60 miles an hour, see what it sounds like. And if it's, well, I won't know yet. So the game plan is I'm going to go, I don't know, halfway there at 80 and then come back at 120 and we'll kind of compare them. But what I also did with my dead cat is not only did I put a small little dead cat on the microphone, I also, I'd have to show you guys in a separate video or something what I did, but I also kind of sort of lined the inside mouth area of my helmet. Not really lined it, but kind of put a couple of pieces up in there of the dead cat, as well as the chin guard area, not chin guard, but the chin skirt, the back side of the chin skirt, the side that's facing your mouth. I cut out a piece of the fur that would fit that and then velcroed it to that, so now that kind of leaves a kind of a fur sealed area around my mouth area. So I don't know, we'll see if that makes a difference. I doubt it will, but since I had a bunch of it left over and I had some Velcro, I was like, shit, let me just try this and see what happens. I mean, you can't see it from the outside of the helmet, otherwise I'd just look in the mirror and show you, but it's on the inside of the mouth area of the helmet. So we'll see if that works at all to reduce any kind of wind noise and allow me to drop it down to 80. I don't know. Well, like I said, this is the actual vlog, but it's kind of a test at the same time too. So we'll see when we get up to the road up here. See, we're at 63, 64 right now. And when I go to turn up on this road up here, I'm gonna drop it back down to 120, or drop it on, or move it up to 120, because I feel like that should be long enough for us to determine whether or not 80 is putting too much wind noise in there or not. Man, the temperature today, I can already feel it. Jeez. I don't understand, man. Like, this is got to be one of the hottest summer times we've ever had. It's still summertime to us here in South Georgia. I don't know about the rest of the world or the rest of the country, but dude, it's still like 80s and 90s here. It's ridiculous. And the humidity level's still super freaking high. But hopefully in the next month the temperature will start dropping some or something. It better. I swear to God, man, it better. It's freaking hot. Alright, so we'll let this dude go, and then we'll ease on out. Come on, people. Stop looking. Move it along. People got places to go. Thank you. Like I said, we have very few motorcycles around here. That, I don't know, man, people tend to slow down and want to just look at your bike when they're riding by. It's like, oh, dude, I'm trying to turn. Go. Ooh, there's some good pavement right here, man. It's fresh. This road hasn't been paved in, I don't know, 20 years, man. They finally paved it. Feels really smooth, too, man. It's like riding on air. It's awesome. All right, so we are up 6th gear, about 55, 60 miles an hour. I felt, you know, I got my head up above the bubble from the windshield now, so it's in direct air. And this is at 80 hertz. We'll get on up here at this turn up here, and then I'm gonna put it to 120 and then roll with it for the rest of the way. What I'm doing is I'm riding out to Kolomoki because the second I finally was able to see the date on the sign the other day when I rode through, and it's the 2nd Saturday of October. So I mean, that's obviously not right now, but I'm just wondering if they're prepping the thing or something. All right, so I need to pull over right here. And we're going to change this real quick to 120. And then back it on out. Wait, that did go to 120, didn't it? Okay, all right. So we're at 120 now. So we'll ease on out of here and head on up to Kolomoki now. All right, that's it. Test over as far as that goes. I just, you know, I wanted to go at 80 and then go at the other on the way up here. Went by the gas station, filled up with gas, all that good stuff. If I get in time for an oil change, I can feel it. I can feel it in the engine. But we'll ease on up here. Uh-oh, what's going on with this guy? Oh, somebody getting towed. All right, so we'll ease on up here to Kolomoki. And what Kolomoki is, if some of you guys have never heard of it, some of you guys who watch some of my dual sport vlogs will have heard of it. Kolomoki is an Indian temple burial ground. It's got big temple mounds and stuff. And it's got like a little museum that you go into where they've kind of opened up one of the temple mounds, and you can see some of the stuff that got buried inside of it and everything. But you guys will see when I get there. It's really, really old. I mean, it's from the Indians that were in this area from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh boy, I can feel that crosswind right now. Jeez. I feel like I'm leaning sideways. Not too bad though, but I do feel it. All right, we're up around indicated 87. I'm just trying to, you know, use the advantage of this road to get up to speed and try this thing out at 120. And then we'll ease it on down a little bit. All right, now we're back down to 50. Oh man, all the cotton's dying out there. I hate to see that. Yeah, the peanut farmers and the cotton farmers are kind of having a go this summer because there just hasn't been enough rain lately. We had a whole bunch of rain early on, and then it's just been dry. It's been dry. I mean, you can tell the tops of that cotton's all brown and burnt up and everything. So is that cotton over there. It's just not enough water. I hate to see that, but yeah, I worked in the peanut grading side of the business for 16 years. So, you know, I'm kind of partial to it. Not by choice. I just kind of, there wasn't really much anything else to do at the time, so, or that time of year. And then, you know, fortunately, my brother started up his electronics company. Not electronics, what am I talking about? His electrical contractors company. And I've been able to work with him and stuff, so I didn't have to work peanut season for the last 2 years, which is great because I hate it. It irritates my sinuses, all that peanut dust in the air all the time. I hate it. All right, guy, what you doing? Appreciate it, man. Awesome. Not everybody around here does that, where they just veer off and keep on going. They don't stop. Most people will stop and then turn. It's like it's a yield sign there. You don't have to stop. But whatever floats your boat, man. All right, we're getting out close to Kolomoki now. Right around this curve is the entrance. This actually attracts a pretty good amount of people, although lately not many people have come here. It used to attract a bunch of people. Now, I don't really know if maybe they just don't advertise it like they used to or something. I don't know. There's got to be a reason why people just stop coming, and I think it's advertising. I think they're just, you know, they don't got the budget they used to have, which sadly is the case for a lot of things around this area. They just don't have the budget. Like when I was in high school, this place was booming, man. Now it just looks dead all the time. 35 miles an hour, so we'll cruise around here. So far, no fur in my mouth. It's doing pretty good. That's the museum right up there. It's not open on Sunday. I mean, there's, you know, rangers there, but it's not open to me on Sunday. But that's where they got like the inside of one of the things opened up. And there's a mound right there. Then they're not going to look big on my camera because of the fisheye. And there's a mound out there, and then there's the big temple mound. And we might actually walk up the temple mound another day. Not today, but when it cools off a little bit, because man, you sweat your ass off trying to climb that thing. It gets rough. It's steep. It's way steeper than it looks. There's another mound right there. Everywhere they had these little signs at, there's a mound there. But yeah, me and my buddy rode our dual sports and parked them in front of there and took a photo, and the rangers like all showed up and stuff. I got a video of it. But yep, that's the main temple mound. That's the big guy. And then they've got a little fishing area, a little lake and cabin area and all that stuff up here. Or if you want to go fish, you can come and fish and do all that kind of stuff. A lot of people actually camp out here a lot. That's the only people that seem to come here these days are the people that want to come here and camp. See, there's like some cabins for events and stuff. Okay, there's some people up there fishing right now. That's pretty cool. Might ride through there, see what's going on. Yeah, we'll ride through here. Check it out. Ease on through here. Some people out there fishing in a little boat. Sweet. I really wish I was on my dual sport right now, I'm being honest. Yeah, we'll turn around right here. Or not turn around, but you know what I'm talking about. Loop on through. I don't want to be too noisy because I know these guys have probably had a late night last night. Ease on up around here. You gotta be careful and on the lookout here, because sometimes they've got like the little metal, the thin metal ropes they've pulled across to kind of block off stuff. And man, if you don't see that, you're gonna take the top handlebars off. You don't want to do that. Alright, so we'll ease on out of here. Let these people be on their merry fishing way. And I'll get all this noise out of their hair. I don't like going back there with street tires because there's a bunch of little sharp rocks and stuff. I was trying to dodge there. All right. So we'll ease on. There used to be a little putt-putt thing around here. Sadly, that's closed too. I'll go by and show you that if the gate's open. We'll ease on by there. There's the Rangers' houses and stuff here. This is their little living area. There were some trails back through here that me and a buddy of mine that used to ride dual sports with me around here, he doesn't ride them around here anymore, but we went through all these little trails they had. They were Rangers trails that they take like their little 4x4s on, but you know, they're not really open to the public, but we went down them anyway. Let's see, we'll ease down this old, see that road right there with the stop sign. We went down there. And oh man, I know I ain't got to stop here. Hey, yeah, just riding around. All right. See, this is the old putt-putt place right here. Used to have the little mini golf. It was pretty cool back in the day, but man, it's been closed for a long time. I would get off the bike, but you know, right now I don't. My audio recorder, because I'm still testing settings, is you know, it's fixed to my bike here, so I can't exactly hop off just yet. But wave to her. But yeah, we rode up through that little trail up there. The little it was closed because we rode around here right after Hurricane Michael had come through. So like a lot of these woods and stuff were like down. It was dangerous and they didn't want people going back there. But you know, we had dual sports, so we were like, what ifs? And went back there. We rode all through that stuff. And we did run into a Ranger or two. And they weren't happy, but they didn't fine us or nothing. There's another little trail back here. There's a wooden gate that blocks it right there. We went through that. And then up here across this road up here, we went through that. I'm actually going to ride across the road up here and show you guys up here. Because there's like a whole nother separate little campground up here. This is where like the summer camp people would come, is this part up here. That was a Ranger I just passed right there. Yeah, that stop sign was kind of, the gate was only partially open, so he'll probably turn around and come tell me I can't be here. I'm just going to tell him, like, oh, I just rode around to turn around down here. But, yeah, so this is where, like, the summer camp, these are all the cabins where, like, the little kids go. I didn't ever go to this. I went to a different camp when I was younger. It wasn't this one. But my sister went to this camp one year. It's not a bad camp. It's pretty cool. But like I said, you know, it ain't what it used to be. The funding's just not here. It's hard to maintain it. You know, there's a lot of stuff to maintain here. Because it's not just a camp. It's also a state park. It's also all this other stuff. So the funding can only go so far. And then there's like another little lake area up here that we're going to ride up to. And let me get up here. And then we're going to head on back to the house because I got to run over to Dothan and pick up some stuff from Lowe's. So, but I just wanted to get a little ride in today, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you get it in when you can get it in at. Especially when you work a lot. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But this is the little lake area. You've seen this in my dual sport vlogs and stuff. I went up here, took a photograph on top of them little rocks. It's like a little dam area right there. It's not very big, but it's a dam area. And that's it. That's the park. There are some other little trails off here on the sides of the roads, but I don't know if those are public trails. They have, some of them have the brown signs like they belong to Kolomoki, but I don't know. See, like there's one right there, Spruce Pine Trail. Here's another one right here, but I think these are walking trails. I don't, like right here, Kolomoki Mounds State Park. That's the entrance, but as you guys saw on the right hand side there was another little trail there. But there's nowhere to park or anything, so I don't, and there's not wide enough for a vehicle, so all I can think of is maybe it's a bicycle trail or like a motorcycle trail or something. I doubt it's a motorcycle trail. I seriously doubt it's for motorcycles or four-wheelers or anything. It's probably a walking trail. Anyway, we're gonna head on to the house now. Man, this has been a good ride today. I was riding earlier. As you guys saw, I started the vlog at the gas station. I'd been riding for probably 30 minutes or something like that before that. Just riding around, then I realized, like, yeah, I probably need to go get some gas. And then while I was sitting there getting gas, I was like, well, my camera's on my helmet. I got my audio recorder. Let's roll. Let's go to Kolomoki. See if they're prepping anything yet. Doesn't look like they're beginning to prep anything yet, so maybe a little bit closer to time for the festival. I'm really eager to get home and listen to this audio and see if this fur made any difference. I mean, that was just an on the whim thing. I've never heard anybody doing this, but I was just like, man, I got all this extra fur. Like, because it was only like $2 a pack, so I got 2 packs, and it was like 2 square feet of it. So I was like, shit, I only needed like a 2x2 piece. What the hell am I gonna do with the rest of this? So then I started thinking, like, maybe if I line the inside of the chin skirt thing, and then maybe put some strips on the inside of where the microphone's gonna be at, as well as, you know, around the microphone. So that's what I did. We'll see. We'll see if it did anything. I'll tell you what, guys, lately, oh man, I've had the itch for a dual sport again. I love my Hyosung GD250R. I do. I love it for the street, man, but golly, sometimes if you've ever done any adventure riding or just dual sport riding in general, it doesn't have to be adventure riding, just be dual sporting around where you live or whatever, and then you go back to just the street, oh man, you start missing it. Man, you start missing it. You start thinking about it. I was thinking about that shit all last night. I was on Craigslist. I was on Craigslist, just looking up what was there. Just typed in dual sport, typed in KLR 650, typed in a bunch of stuff. I want a KLR 650. But man, every time I watch these videos, I know you can lower them and everything. I know you can get a lowering kit, but I wouldn't want to lower it. And I was thinking, okay, I'm 5'9", man. Maybe, get out the way, buzz. Maybe I'm tall enough to where I wouldn't have to put a lowering kit. Then I saw a video of a guy, he's like, I'm 5'10" and 172 pounds or something like that, and he couldn't get both tippy toes on the ground at one time. I said, shit, man, if that guy can't do it, I can't do it. So I may, if I do wind up with a KLR 650, I may still go with a lowering kit, because I'm only 5'9", and I just, man, I don't know. I don't know if I could. I know I couldn't flat foot it, because I've sat on them at dealerships and stuff before. No way in hell I could flat foot it. But is that a cop hiding back there? Oh, law dog, man. A damn state trooper. And not after me, but that's a fucked up place where he's parked at. He's parked behind some work equipment, like some street, the paving equipment that they pave this road with. He's like parked behind that. Man, that's fucked up. That's a good place, good hiding spot, but it's kind of fucked up. But back to what I was saying, KLR 650. That's what I'm kind of looking at. But I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking big. I'm also looking at the CSE RX4. I was looking at the RX3, but I kind of think maybe the RX4 would be a little bit up what I'm looking for. But I don't know, man. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between a couple of bikes. I love the small 250cc displacement dual sports just because, damn, those things are flickable. They're so easy to handle off-road, and they got plenty of power. They got plenty of power. Like my XT225, which I hate to say it, man, but I kind of want another one of those just because I'm so familiar with it. That bike was awesome, man. It was so small and lightweight, not small in body size. I just mean, it was a 225cc engine. It was super light, but golly, man, did it have some torque. That thing could climb anything. It's amazing. But now I'm kind of looking at maybe the Yamaha XT250, which came after the XT225. What else? The KLR 650, the Yamaha XT250 are two I'm looking at. The CSE RX4 is one I'm looking at. What else? Maybe I don't know, man. Maybe something from Suzuki. Maybe a DR or something like that. I don't know. I'll just have to think about it. Because you start getting into ADV and dual sport bikes, that's a whole different animal. It's a whole different set of specs you're looking for. It's a whole different everything. Like all of a sudden stuff matters, like the distance between, I know you can put risers and stuff on the handlebars. I had two on my XT225, but the distance between the seat and your foot pegs make more of a difference when you're, off-road and stuff like that. If you need to sit down and bump the seat for some traction or something like that, you'll wear your legs out going up and down like that if it's a really tight fit. But something like a KLR 650, my legs would be more stretched out, between the pegs and the seat. So, I don't know. That's just something I'm looking at. Some kind of little spider web there. That's just something I'm looking at. But let's see, this thing's going on about 28 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I showed you guys Kolomoki. It's not much to see right now, when there's not a lot of people there. It's just kind of, it looks like just big dirt mounds with grass on them. That's what it looks like. The temple mound's huge though. Like, don't let the camera angle fool you. Like, it's big. It's big. And those stairs there's like a lot of stairs, and it's really freaking steep. But anyway, go ahead and wrap it up. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you got any questions about the Tascam DR-05X or the Hyosung GD250R, feel free to ask them below. Leave any comments, stuff like that. Make sure if I don't even know if YouTube still got the bell notification, but if it's got that, make sure to hit that if you subscribe, so you'll be notified of when my videos get uploaded. And guys, man, I saw like one of my videos got shared on Reddit and on a Facebook group, and that's really cool, man. Like, you guys keep sharing that stuff, man. Share it to your Reddit feeds and share it to your Facebooks and your friends and all that stuff. And because man, the more my channel grows, the more I can like produce, the better the content I can produce, the more products and stuff I can get a hold of. It would be cool if I could turn it into something bigger, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. I enjoy doing it. But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Like, comment, subscribe, like I said. I'll see you guys later. Coming on top of you. What the fuck am I talking about? Damn, Mirror. You fucked your shit up, dog. Coming at you from atop of the Hyosung GD250R. As always, it's Mirror Mask. Have a good one. Peace.